In March 2022, Latvia received its very first 2 Patria armoured vehicles. The delivery was just the beginning of an order for more than 200 new armoured vehicles by 2029. The total contract between Latvia and Finland amounts to €200 million for new armoured vehicles, and more than 60 million of these funds will be invested in local companies. Over the past few years, more Patria 6x6 armoured personnel carriers, or APCs, have been delivered to Latvia, with production and maintenance facilities now operating in the country. So in this video, we look at why Latvia decided to purchase the Patria 6x6 for its land forces. It was back in January of 2020 that it was announced that Finland and Latvia had agreed on a joint development program for sustained army mobility enhancement. The ultimate result of this collaboration would be a 6x6 vehicle chassis platform. The broader name for this program is the Common Armoured Vehicle System, or CAVS. The goal of this common vehicle system was to enhance mobility, cost efficiency, interoperability, and security of supply of the armies in both countries. Leading the collaboration was a mainly Finnish company known as Patria. The firm is 50.1% owned by the state of Finland, while 49.9% is owned by Norwegian Kongsberg Defence and Aerospace. Commenting on the launch of the CAVS program, the head of Patria's land business unit said, "This is an important opening for us, and we hope to see this new vehicle version in production as part of this program. The Patria 6x6 vehicle is our top-notch product, combining excellent terrain mobility and ease of use. Long lifespan and easy maintenance make it very cost-efficient. It adapts into several missions. Naturally, it would be great if there were also other countries joining forces with Finland and Latvia." As noted by Patria's official press release, the program has also been open to other countries by mutual consent of Finland and Latvia. Sweden joined the program in 2022, while Germany joined quite recently in January 2025. The Patria 6x6 vehicle is said to combine all the best features of Patria's XA and AMV vehicles. Its maker says that it is simplified, reliable, and designed to fill the highest requirements of customers. It features a spacious cabin, it's easy to drive, and it simplifies user training. We'll discuss this vehicle's capabilities and features later on in this video. Perhaps the Patria 6x6's key selling points are that it consists of commercial components, has a long lifespan, and promises easy maintenance. All of this is said to make the vehicle extremely cost-efficient. The other major selling point of the CAVS program is technology transfer and the promise of local manufacturing for each participating country. This helps with supply chain stability and reliability, but is also a great political selling point, as it promises local jobs as a result of military spending. With this in mind, Patria opened an armoured vehicle production facility in Valmiera, Latvia in May 2024 to enable full-cycle production of the 6x6 armoured vehicles in the country. At the time of making this video, it's the only production facility making armoured vehicles in the Baltics. Defence Industry Europe reported the president and CEO of Patria saying, "We at Patria are proud about the close collaboration with Latvia and Latvian National Armed Forces. As in the case of Latvia, the vast majority of supply of the vehicles is conducted by utilizing the CAVS member nations' local industry capabilities. Every new nation is inherently reinforcing the security of supply for the whole collaboration system." It was earlier reported that 6 Latvian companies had been involved in the production of armoured vehicles, and talks on cooperation would continue with several others. Jurgis Romanovs of Patria Latvia said that Latvian-built 6x6s create the conditions for a development breakthrough in the Latvian defence industry, adding that the new facility would focus on delivery of APCs ordered by the Latvian National Armed Forces. In addition to this primary goal, the company would implement other capability development projects for Latvian forces, while also producing military equipment for the defence forces of other countries. A few months after opening the Latvian production facility, the first locally made Patria 6x6 armoured personnel carrier was officially handed over to the National Armed Forces on Monday, August 5th. Romanovs says the armoured vehicle's hull and hull parts are manufactured in Kiekava and Riga. The hatch covers, doors, other parts, floating devices, they are made in Saldus. The frame of the car is made in Jelgava. At the time of this milestone event, Romanovs added that production was progressing very well and that the target of producing 30 Patria armoured vehicles per year was currently not causing any difficulties. LSM, Latvia's public broadcaster, added that the Valmiera plant can produce a maximum of 160 Patria 6x6 armoured personnel carriers per year. The two huge benefits of the Patria armoured vehicle are mobility and self-defence, with a Latvian military commander saying that it helps Latvian infantry units to move and carry out quick tasks. This officer adds, "Because we are light infantry units and we move with unarmoured vehicles, and they are different, ranging from 4x4 light vehicles to heavy vehicles. The Patria is the first armoured vehicle that provides our capability. This vehicle provides the movement of personnel, all the necessary equipment, and also supports the movement of weapons to specific tasks." Latvia is clearly happy with its new Patria vehicles because in late 2024, Patria and Latvia's Ministry of Defence agreed on the manufacturing and delivery of 56 additional vehicles on top of the vehicles already ordered. The value of the agreement is over 60 million euros. These additional 56 vehicles will serve as command and control or C2 units. And finally, as promised, these are the specifications and abilities of the Patria 6x6 APC. We won't read out every technical detail, but you can see them all listed on the screen. The vehicle has a robust and fully independent suspension. It can carry up to 10 soldiers in the rear plus a crew of 2, driver and commander, in the front cabin. Based on a 72-hour mission requirement, all passenger equipment can be carried inside the protected hull. In terms of protection and survivability, this vehicle is rated Stanag Level 2 ballistic and mine protection. It can also be upgraded to Stanag Level 4 ballistic and mine protection on various role variants. Speaking of upgrades and options, amphibious capability for water crossing and amphibious operations is also available as an option. On top of the aforementioned command and control as well as troop transport, the Patria can be customized for medical evacuation as well as to carry the 120mm Patria Nemo mortar system. In case you were wondering, when it comes to the latest equivalent vehicles for the other Baltic nations, Estonia signed a contract in October 2023 for the purchase of 130 Otokar Armour 6x6 armoured personnel carriers. The country's older APC fleet consists of Patria Passi 6x6 vehicles, earlier known as the Sisu Passi. In terms of APCs, Lithuania still uses the old US-made tracked M113, although many of these have been donated to Ukraine. While it's more under the infantry fighting vehicle category due to its 30mm cannon, we suppose the 8x8 Boxer can be used for armoured troop transport as well. But what do you think about the Patria 6x6 for Latvia's armed forces? Considering the major countries that have already signed on to the CAVS program, do you think Lithuania should join as well? And do you think Estonia should have ordered these instead of the Turkish APCs? Let us know what you think by leaving a comment.